Hello, today is Sunday, June 21st, 2026. Here is your daily signal. According to Bloomberg, India has secured new funding agreements with the World Bank and Asian Development Bank, earmarking $8 to $10 billion annually for infrastructure projects over the next 5 years. India's latest partnerships with these multilaterals aim to bolster transport, energy, and urban sectors while targeting sustainable growth and addressing climate-related challenges. Key stakeholders include the Government of India, the World Bank Group, and the Asian Development Bank, with major players like Larsen & Toubro and GMR Infrastructure positioned to benefit, alongside local governments in Gujarat state and industrial zones. On June 18, 2026, Bloomberg reported that this financing could total $50 billion over 5 years, and the Associated Press highlighted heat-related disruptions in Surat's textile factories, emphasizing the need for climate-resilient investments. Near term, the funding is expected to accelerate project timelines, while medium-term effects may enhance climate resilience, especially in heat-prone industrial areas. Infrastructure companies stand to gain new contracts and opportunities for innovation, all supporting broader economic growth and job creation across India. Next, onto the changing landscape in U.S. monetary policy. Business Insider reports that Kevin Warsh, in his debut as Federal Reserve Chair, signaled sweeping changes to the central bank, including overhauls in forecasts, guidance, and operations using AI strategies. Historically, the FOMC relied on forward guidance and economic forecasts to influence markets and inflation expectations, but recent pressures from rising energy costs and geopolitical tensions have put the Fed's actions under intense scrutiny. Key figures in this shift include Kevin Warsh, the Federal Open Market Committee, and major business leaders, with economists like John Hilsenrath and Nick Timiraos offering pointed commentary. On June 17, 2026, Warsh led the FOMC to hold rates steady, eliminate forward guidance, and promise price stability moves reported by Fortune and Bloomberg, which triggered negative reactions from markets due to a perceived hawkish stance. These new CEO-style strategies and task forces could change monetary policy and risk assessment, and near-term consequences include heightened market volatility and tighter financial conditions. Medium-term, the adoption of institutional reforms, AI-driven forecasting, and portfolio adjustments for anticipated rate hikes are likely to reshape investor expectations and inflation response strategies. Now turning to the tech sector's acceleration. Next Big Future notes that SpaceX is projecting a dramatic boost in revenues tied to its AI and satellite services, with plans to ramp up its AI income from $1 billion per year in April 2026 to a projected $33 billion annual run rate by October. SpaceX's growth strategy draws parallels to Micron Technology's recent profits surge, utilizing gigawatt-scale infrastructure to drive expansion in satellite communications and AI. CEO Elon Musk leads this push, alongside partners and customers in the AI infrastructure and satellite service ecosystem. The June 18 report highlights SpaceX's anticipated trajectory with possible multipliers of up to 2000x in revenue and a targeted revaluation within 4 months. Near term, SpaceX may attract significant investment as it accelerates competition and partnerships in the sector, while medium-term implications include new benchmarks for tech company valuation and potentially a reshaping of the global landscape for data services thanks to advances in AI infrastructure capacity. Now, onto the markets. Among international markets, Taiwan jumped sharply with the EWT ETF rising 4.6% day over day, while ARM led with a near 5% gain. Netherlands saw strong momentum, up over 11% month-on-month, and UAE surged with a 3.7% daily increase. In commodities, U.S. oil USO edged up 0.6% despite a steep 25% drop since last month, and copper gained 0.6% day over day while silver posted a notable daily loss of 1.8%. For favorites, AMD advanced almost 5% today and Intel registered a substantial 10.6% daily jump, while Adobe slipped by 0.6%. Sectors showed semiconductors outperforming with stocks up 6.6% day over day, as clean energy QCLN climbed more than 5% and transport XTN also strong, up 1.7%. Healthcare Roman 45 and Finance XLF were softer, both declining around 0.9%. Agriculture lagged across both categories, with DBA and MOO ETFs down modestly day over day and showing negative momentum. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.